82% of people keep their cell phones within eye contact at work. That's 1 in 5 Americans with a tattoo. Okay, here in Detroit, boat racing is back. Time now for some Super Bowl trivia. Excuse me. Out of the 1,900 Bernie Sanders delegates,
Bernie delegates are first and foremost activists.
We were there Tuesday night, shaking their heads over comments Trump made about John McCain's war record. A police officer shot and killed a man after the driver dragged the officer during a traffic stop. Still an active scene here in Orlando. We now know the identities of all 49 shooting victims. Make no mistake, on the convention floor, traditional media still rules, but you can't forget the digital guys. Bring it up a little bit. There you go. It's meant to resemble Beyonce's body, so yes, this building woke up like this. If the walls were to come tumbling down, it wouldn't even put up a fight, wouldn't even make a sound.
Here comes bad news, talking this and that.
You're very popular with the ladies.
Yeah.
Swipe right. Oh, hell no. I mean, how hard is it to hit a wiffle ball? Have they tested you for HGH? Oh, that was so close, but
Dang.
with a variety like that, something is sure to appeal to you. Long before DeLoreans traveled back in time, there was Woodward Avenue.
My God, does that bring back memories?
A place where Christine Cope's Chrysler 200 feels more like a '69 Roadrunner, the car her best friend Linda Woolard drove nearly 50 years ago on this very stretch of concrete nostalgia.
I mean, we got a lot of attention for the car. Plus, we blew everybody's doors off.
We would get in that car and we would head to Woodward, and everything would be okay.
It was life on Woodward, and that's where we spent half our life out there.
The road would serve as respite to Linda's life for more than 4 decades. After losing her only child back in 1984 and losing her husband just a few months ago, life's detours seemed to lead Linda back to Woodward as she now approaches her own destination.
They're telling me that I have about a week.
Linda has been in the hospital since late last year. An infection prompted doctors to amputate her leg. Heavy medication shut down her kidneys, and she's been on dialysis ever since.
I did a lot of soul searching. I cried. I prayed. I really went through hell.
And for her having been in the hospital, rehab, and a nursing home for all these months, that's not a quality of life.
I just truly decided I'd had enough.
Choosing hospice over dialysis, the 65-year-old's decision to leave life to chance is a move some may question.
I don't think the cars go that fast anymore, do they?
Linda and Christine prefer to keep the conversation moving. Which brings us back to Woodward, a road known for its dream cruise, the annual trip down memory lane Linda will miss this year. So Christine came up with this.
When I saw the sign, I said, that's really cute.
I said, we'll do the dream cruise, the two of us.
And I'm thinking, she must be going to put that on her car and just so other people know that we got our own dream cruise going or whatever.
There needs to be more to this dream cruise. Just instead of the two of us. So for the first time, I picked up the phone and I called Channel 7.
And so she contacted us, and this is why we're all here. Word of Linda's dream cruise spread quickly online, and Detroit's classic car community answered the call in droves and simply drove.
I am here 100% to support her decision.
It's just amazing.
How cool is that?
I can't believe there's so many people.
She's absolutely going to lose it, and she's going to be so happy.
Oh, you guys!
Oh, my gosh!
Oh, look at that precious.
On a day custom fit for Chrome, it was Linda who shined brightest.
WOMC would like to provide the soundtrack for Linda's final ride.
From Bloomfield Hills to Birmingham, down and around Royal Oak, Linda found herself cruising back to where it all began. Surrounded by more than 100 friends and strangers dreaming alongside her.
We love you, Lindy!
And when they all looped back to Pasquale's parking lot, there were no goodbyes. Just a crowd full of see you laters.
Today, for this time, we didn't have to endure anything. It was pure joy.
It was. It was pure joy.
Joy for two best friends set to diverge on the road well taken. And what's made all the difference is knowing Linda's legacy will cruise long after this dream.
I hope they got a Woodward Dream Cruise in heaven.
Along Woodward Avenue, Andy Choi, 7 Action News.
WXYZ-TV, this is JJ.
Wow, isn't that amazing? They all came together for Linda. That was a dream cruise for her.
I just couldn't see myself living in any other place.
Somewhere between paradise and paradox.
It's happening because I see it all around me.
Island Road waits for a tidal shift in paradigm.
It gets crazy. It gets like to be over the road sometimes.
The cadence of coastal erosion serves as a reminder of water's destructive past and its undeniable future.
All I can tell you, you can't stop the water. Okay, come on.
Teresa Handon is one of the few still fighting.
This was the bedrooms.
Long after the rising tide took everything.
And in my mind, I can picture my house, but it's not there no more.
Yeah, we're going to stay as long as we can.
Wenceslaus Billiot remembers when the entire band of Biloxi Chitimaka Choctaw Indians called this island home. Today, the 89-year-old's walls boast frame after frame of loved ones who have moved away.
Some live in Texas. Some live in Mississippi. Nobody live on the island. None of them.
The house, old house that I was raised in was here.
Ray Hendon left the island 20 years ago, and now the rest of his tribe may have the means to follow suit. A $48 million federal relocation grant is set to help the island's last remaining Native Americans become the first climate refugees in the continental U.S. But all signs point to a bittersweet departure.
It's going to be a change because we're so used to living over here. 25 to 50 years down the road, it might not be here anymore.
It's just the memories. The memories I have here is my home. It's where my heart is, where my people is.
Along the Ile de Jean Charles, under the structure of shelter, lies the strength of foundation.
After all these storms, and as long as we've been over here, these homes may not look like much, but they're still standing.
A place to call home long after the search for higher ground.
And I just ask God every night, Lord, if it's your will to help us, let it be done.
Coming up tomorrow on The Now, the island through the eyes of children. The youngest ones living here share their thoughts on life along the water, dreaming big, and their place in the family history. That's tomorrow on The Now. I'm Andy Choi. We'll see you then. In this game of refreshing beverages, the crown belongs to Ronnie Singh. The 7-Eleven franchisee has been crowned the first ever Slurpee Queen.
It's the highest volume Slurpee store in the United States, so we wanted to come celebrate with Ronnie and her store team.
I just love everyone who came over here, and then I love my customers. I just love everyone. I'm so emotional. I love my staff.
Here at the 7-Eleven in Taylor, where Queen Ronnie reigns supreme, the sugary summertime goodness flows with perfection. So good, the Queen's franchise sells more than 1,000 Slurpees a day. 7-Eleven says more Slurpees are sold in Michigan than any other state in the country. How many Slurpees are you drinking here in Taylor?
I don't know. I come in here maybe once a week.
Can I get a sip?
Slurpee's a special brand, and it's about having fun.
Queen Ronnie, I'm sorry I didn't bring any gifts to your coronation, but with the last name like Singh, I have the perfect gift for you. I'm like, hey, what's the pillow? 7 days a week, baby slurping drinks, yo. She be selling Slurpee service with a smile, though. Slurpee Queen be 7-Eleven, Game of Thrones. Now she's married to the Slurpee, never letting go. Got lemon lime in my Slurpee. Orange burners, Fago, rock and roll with my Slurpee, yeah. Pina colada in my Slurpee. Sipping too hard, brain freeze with my Slurpee, yeah.
Oh, Andy, you do it all.
It's a dirty job, but someone's got to do it, unless you're a reporter with the challenge. How clean can I stay at Wayne County Mud Day?
It's fun and I get to really get messy for once.
You can slap my hand, but that's it, okay? Just slap my hand. No, 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 no. I know what you're doing here.
Getting dirty is always fun for kids.
Are you gonna get grandma money today?
No.
You got them trained pretty good.
I do.
Like when your parents say, no, don't get muddy. Today you actually get to get muddy.
I feel like I'm in a zombie movie. I'm like the last living human being here. So where do you go to the bathroom here?
Usually I just go in my pants.
As they come through, they go through what we call gross decon, and that's actually hose lines that are used off the fire truck. They're getting the real heavy stuff off, and then they move on into the mass decon tent where it's nice warm water, and here they get to finish their shower themselves.
I just rolled around back and forth, slammed my face in the mud. Maybe this is poop.
No, 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 this isn't poop.
We can put you in a hazmat suit if you want to go in the mud and not get yourself all dirty.
Just trying to keep it clean, guys. Thank you. Thank you.
It's fun every year. The county does a great job. You can see there's 1,000+ kids here today, and everybody has a good time, rain or shine.
Well, we have had a blast here at Mud Day. Thank you, everyone, for keeping me clean. Can we all say Happy Mud Day?
Happy Mud Day!
Surely these kids wouldn't go to the bathroom in this mud, right?
You're watching 7 Action News.
A police officer shot and killed a man after the driver dragged the officer during a traffic stop. A local man says he is lucky to be alive after escaping from a burning car on a highway during a wildfire. New this morning, Detroit police have confirmed they're investigating the shooting of a 12-year-old that happened last night on the 18,000 block of Prevost.
Breaking news from the 7 Action Newsroom.
And that breaking news is out of Detroit's west side. 1 person is dead, 9 others injured. Mike, we have seen time and again Chief Dolan's frustration in all of this. You're trying to help low-income residents, yet you raise the price of water. Why is that? I feel like this is when live TV is at its finest. I mean, you get to watch with us that building come down live at 8 o'clock. It's going to be awesome. New this morning, the city of Pontiac is heading back to the drawing board to come up with a new budget. City Council passing a 2-year budget last week. More controversy surrounding Donald Trump this morning as he continues his run for the White House. 9:30, welcome back on this Saturday, July 11th, 7-Eleven. Get your Slurpee cups ready to go. It's a hot start. It's an extra hairspray kind of day, extra deodorant, all that good stuff. Good time to be on the water because the temperatures are rising, right, Chris?
Yeah, very quickly.
We have some breaking news from Southwest Detroit. A police source tells us a suspected arsonist has been caught in the act. He is in the business of creating that kind of controversy.
Is that his shtick? Is he
well, you know, he'll get out there. He'll get to that edge. Dr. Nandy's in the house. He's going to join us and talk to us about how kids can get back on the school sleep pattern. That's a tough hill to climb.
Yeah. Can you do some yoga, Andy Choi?
I'll give you a little warrior one for you. How's that?
All right.
Thank you for sharing your practice with us. Namaste. All right, next this morning.
There it is. That's
tell you that
animation is something. Boy.
That's a #1 solution to a #1 problem. Do you have to know how to dance to do this stuff?
Absolutely not. And to the back.
This is the way to wake up. 15 seconds of fame, just like that.
Always wonderful to have you in. I know.
There you go.
Is that all right?
Beautiful. Yeah, that's looking good.
Andy, pay attention here. If you really want to get lucky in love, maybe just try dinner instead.
Every time I've asked a woman, where do you want to eat, the answer is the same. Wherever. It's meant to resemble Beyonce's body, so yes, this building woke up like this. If the walls were to come tumbling down, it wouldn't even put up a fight, wouldn't even make a sound.
How are your softball skills?
I'm there for moral support. Thanks. Given the way the Tigers are playing, glad you guys are sitting at the bar, huh?
Yeah.
Hey, speaking of animals, the Columbus Zoo has 6 new little residents. Cue the Lion King music. Bad news for Lions fans. I would beg to differ, but we apparently have one of the worst fan bases in the country. And a spotlight on the weather. Lots of sunshine.
Yes, indeed.
Coming up next, this guy living my dream. He just ate Chipotle for lunch for 100 straight days. My question is, every time he ordered guacamole, did they say it's extra?
Yeah, I don't know.
Every time?
Every single time?
Yes, I know
But
it's
can you
extra.
imagine the